Coca-Cola sponsors Joseph Garbett Live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to a brand new episode of Joseph Garbett Live. Episode 109. And hello to the Meme Master and Objects 21. Oh. We've got one person joining in the show, and that is, of course, Rob Chuckle, as he joins in every episode.
Hello.
We've got one person joining in the...
Happy children in need to sound twice ice, Chelsea. We're sorry, children in need to sound twice ice, shall we, Chelsea?
Happy Children in Need 2025.
Guess what? Jaripa, Biddy Gaga, and Kendrick Lamar, Beast, K-pop. That's cool. Yeah. And big congratulations to DJ Radio 2, Sarah Cox, the Sunny, all the size days, the size of Madison's, to Huddersfield, Amazing. And also, congratulations to Vincent Barrow and Emmy Garcia, that's completed in 2 days in Yorkshire. From Castleton to Huddersfield.
That applause intense. That's perfect for when I do the end of the Joseph Garbett Live. Oh my God! Who keeps?
Wow, this new, very good. Right.
Why can't I hear my sound on your stream? Hello to Deontay Stevenson.
He's here. Move up this, and I'll get so far. Just a medium, by the way. Now, where's Jack, Colby, and Reese get to? Where's Jack?
Well, Jack Cowie couldn't make it today because he's at a late night youth club, just letting you know. All right, then. Well, Jack Cowie couldn't make it today because he's at a late night youth club, just letting you know.
I see. Was over here a couple of weeks ago. It's about Friday.
I see.
Let me come in by the window. It's quite new here. There must be people in there. So Jill says. I think maybe must have still brain the raw brain in cancer cell. There you are. I must have been coming to seven and haven't had them anymore. The Garbett men. So good to not against or something. Yo, goosey, yo. I wonder what Reggie's doing as well.
If you're one of these now, then, if you're one of these people that constantly say what for no reason, then this is what you are.
Weird. Buddy, you're weird.
If you're someone that constantly says what for no reason, then
No,
you're
I don't.
practically weird, because who does that? Okay, this is basically when people keep constantly saying what for no reason, you are
Weird. Buddy, you're weird.
yeah, you're weird. No, okay. Now, this has been on my mind lately because I've been in college and people keep saying what for absolutely no reason at all. So I decided to make a video of this when people keep constantly saying what for no reason. That's what you are.
Weird. Buddy, you're weird.
No, because who does that though? maybe I should send a video to this. Maybe I should send people this video if I think this is annoying. If people saying what all the time is annoying.
Weird. Buddy, you're weird.
Me when I want to go on my computer, but it's not working. My top 15 favourite music artists of all time.
It's just money per brick. Ooh.
How dare you come?
Honestly,
What do you did to
that's
Ryan?
to her.
Didn't do
Oh
anything.
my.
Deal like a poor.
Unless he is too
Steal
much.
anything of was planted.
I can't leave him access to
I
cobble.
said you done it, so you didn't mind your pockets. I swear I'll kill you.
I just had a sepsis intro. Miss a mulching children need stuff.
And I've got to say, in all honesty, it's the biggest piece of dog that I have ever heard.
Boy. Andy Reid comes to.
Here is a
I realize that I'm gay. It's the Mr. Winkle Show.
Hey, Hayden. Is Connie busy or not? Let's find out. Wait and see.
We're joining the ladies for Birds of a Feather in an hour. First on that CV, it's a shameless world out there.
The most amount of money in Stone Claudia nearby this weekend.
With Nicorette, I'm finally quitting for real.
Brand new Infinite Lives, coming in 2026 on ATV1 and ATV Max.
I'm going to take the deals.
I think it's going to come out in January. It's going to come out in late December / January 2026. Brand new Infinite Lives, coming soon to ATV1 and
that's
ATV Max.
good to hear. New Year's just around the corner. Coming a new day. It's not a long way to go. Guess what? We're watching in terms of direct reactions. It's in Mario Galaxy's video. The movie comes out in April the 16th, 2026.
What comes out in April 16th, 2026? Okay. Oh, okay. Screw me then.
Good boy. So England won yesterday against Serbia 2-0. Getting half the way against the Dolphins to qualify. After break, South Korea as well. As a Pussycats doing so well, they're based on big money, good fortune, don't you need? The £2 billion. That's a big total. Still missing 3 billion, of course. That's how it's more. That's Cersei. That's over the game out here returns. Continues in jungle.
While I've got nothing better to do, I'm just gonna have a play on Google Maps.
It's right, Big Brother. I mean, it's the the game out here returns. Starts 29th of November.
So this is where I currently live in the Joseph Garbett show. Well, this is the Joseph Garbett show house.
Yeah, that's
And
good.
we'll be finishing about 10 tonight.
Neighbours, of course, isn't it?
Actually, no, I think we're going to be finishing until 10 past 10 tonight.
Let's try.
And this is where my mate Tom lives, 32 Edwin Phillips Drive. Tom Hillier in the Joseph Garbett show.
Yeah.
I used to live in the Joseph Garbett show. I used to be in Walsall, and then in about 2022, 2023, I moved to Sandwell. After now 41 years of being after 41 years of being in Walsall, I think it was because of one of my breakups, so I had to move. I started moving. I was at George's house for a little while, which he lived in Smethwick, and then I moved to Tipton, and then in 2025, at the start of 2025, I moved to Newcastle and came back to Sandwell again, this time in West Brom. I'm not so sure if that pub's still open. It's quite a big. It's quite a village, you know, where I live in the show. Whenever I want to drink in the Joseph Garbett show, I go to this pub. Me and my mate Tom. The Three Horseshoes. Is this me or does it feel like a village?
I've got some vehicles and people around there.
Nothing fun over here, just houses.
doing West Brom, aren't you?
West Brom, where they support the buggy. West Brom, aka the buggies for the football club.
Just to call the Baggies. The nickname the Baggies, Tobbold does.
My granddad supports West Brom. Well, one of my granddads anyway. Because my other granddad supports one. I have a few granddads actually. One that supports West Brom. One that supports one that supports West Brom. One that supports Brum City, and one that supports Wolves.
Goes to the Black Country. Black Country by West Midlands, right?
Yeah, the West Midlands, where I live. And obviously, I shop at. If I was in West Brom, I would shop at Tesco.
It's not like the name of the bank in and Staffordshire, the country as well. The Wolves was in there.
Well, obviously, Sandwell is where they've got. Sandwell is where they've got West Brom, Smethwick, Wednesbury, and Tipton.
I know. It's like a part of Staffordshire, on Aiden.
This is where the 4H goes from West Brom to Walsall.
And Toss, Mysterious highly in here.
There's a 45. You won't know the buzz numbers, but there's a 45 bus that goes from the Walsall Football Club. As you probably know, I support Walsall Football Club because I was born from Walsall.
Walsall? That's what.
Yeah, I was born in Walsall, which is what I was born in Walsall, which is why I support West Brom, which is why I support Sadlers.
Still support Liverpool, by the way, for me.
This is what you see under the motorway when you're driving to, say, Birmingham. And over on the other side is where, I think it's next to where RAC in Walsall is. And then Vision Paperboard, and we're just about to see it. Here it is, the Walsall Football Club. The football club I support. Honestly, I'm not into football, but I only support Sadlers because I guess I'm proud to be from who I am, despite Walsall being a crap town now. For the last 5 years, Walsall has just been crap for the town-wise, but I do still support Walsall just because it's my culture. You have to support where you're from and all that. Tile choice. That's dead now. Now Warsaw. And then Warsaw supported Poundland, and I don't think that's round anymore. So I think I'm going to check what Warsaw Saddlers is sponsoring now. Warsaw is now sponsoring Nophobia Brew Co. Here we are back in West Brom.
I suppose you're best one, aren't you? Warsaw as well.
Yeah. Imagine if you were asking, would I go back to Warsaw in the show? And I'd say probably not, because of how crap it is. I mean, people say West Brom's worse than Warsaw, but stuff that's going on in Warsaw, I'm beginning to be unsure. I would say I'd probably prefer West Brom over than Warsaw, just because West Brom has this, this place they have called Big John's? Yeah, it's like an indoor fish and chip shop. You might not know this place as much. You might not know. I'll show you.
West Brom in Championship. Warsaw must be
It's-
big too.
It's this place in Carter's Green that I went to.
Look at that,
Big John's over here. It's an indoor fish and chip shop, and they also serve pizza, which is why I like it so much. Once a month, I travel to almost everywhere in the Black Country, and West Brom is one of them. And I had loads of favourite fast food restaurants, and Big John's is no exception. It's so nice. It is cheap as well. It's only like £3 for a pizza. No, £3 or £4 for a 6-inch pizza. And only like, £5-6 for a 9-inch. I'm saying good prices. I'm saying go to Big John's if you want to save your money. And if you like pizza like myself. This is what the West Brom town looks like. That was then, and this is now. Saw something. Was it like in 2018? Oh, CX in there. Then they had Argos, and then I think this one, they used to have an Argos in here, but they don't anymore. They've changed it to the West Brom markets because they've opened an indoor market not long ago. West Brom also had a McDonald's in here, but now that's gone. I prefer Burger King anyway. Well, that's just my opinion. Let's have a look at Warsaw on Google Maps, see how good that worked, to see if we can find some older pictures of that. There we go, guys. Here's Warsaw, Tesco. college people.
That's a good deal of town, the city.
Yeah. How good was it back then? Back then, it was a big field. They've decided to make it a McDonald's now.
That's a huge store.
Yeah, that's a massive Tesco, all right, and they've got a gym. They've got a gym next door too. Before this was the Tesco, this used to be a Walsall College. Which is where I went. I actually did go to Walsall College back.
Tesco.
I went to Walsall College 2 years ago. Nearly 3 years now, but I left last year. Well, I don't want to really talk about my personal life of why I left, but yeah. So there you go. And Wilkinson's, that's not there anymore. Park Place Shopping, that's dead. Boots, lucky enough we even still have that.
Nice.
Let's have a look. So let's have a look at how Walsall was back in the day. So here we have Wilco's, Pound World. New Look's still there. McDonald's is still there.
Probably about McDonald's.
They got rid of KFC. I've also heard they've got rid of, I don't even know what happened to W.H. Smith, but it's now replaced by this book company, T.J. Jones.
Maybe the Warsaw before.
Walsall, mate, is Wall. Get what I did there. What the hell? The screen's not playing up. Bruh.
Oh.
There was no Burger King's there, but now it's. But that got burned down. There's a Burger King now that's opened in the Wharf. That opened a few years ago, actually. Welcome to Warsaw. Not the place in Poland. Walsall is a place in England for people who are confused. With Warsaw, that's in Poland. And that could be why. I know I might not sound like I'm from Walsall sometimes, but I am. So if you hear me speaking a Black Country accent, that's probably why. If you hear me sound like I'm from the Black Country, that's probably why, because of where I was born and that. Look how much places they had back then. Little Woods. I think that's Bus. In It must be because I hadn't seen it in a while. Heron Foods now in there. I think they used to be up where Savers store is. Poundland. Oh, I think that's closing down now. I think they're closing a lot of Poundlands now. And this is what Warsaw used to look like when you can actually go in the... Like I was saying, there was a little alleyway where you could use to go in. But now they've blocked that for some reason. Another Greg's there. I think that's where Heron Foods was. I must be thinking of something else. But we got CEX. We had another little space over here until that was replaced.
What's a good place in here?
Until they had Primark 10 years ago. I'm telling you what, I'm telling you now, mate. I think Warsaw's on its arse. Warsaw just isn't as good as it wasn't as good as it used to be. But hey, we still have the CEX in Warsaw. Good thing that's never going anywhere. New old square under new management. Yeah, guys, there was an old square in here. But guess what?
Not again now.
That's
See you
gone.
later.
Oh, okay. See you later, Rob. And then we had Old Square, which we had. But guess what, guys? It was bust yet again. Because I was only like 5, and there was a Debenhams in here. I don't know why they closed it down. I haven't even been in that one in Warsaw, so I couldn't even tell you. And they had a little like tunnel down here, and guess what? They cut it off. Got another clothes shop here, Market Tavern, Asda. I remembered when you can go inside this entrance, but I think it was during lockdown they've decided to close that entrance for some strange reason. You can't go through that entrance anymore, which is a bit of a shame, to be honest. I loved that though. You could go into you used to go in that entrance. But fortunately, you can't. You have to go all the way. There's only one way to go into Asda now. And it's through here. Asda used to be 24 hours. Not anymore. I think now they've got a little market up here too. Yeah, they've opened a market. Not market, food stall up there. I heard there's a lot of trouble up there. I didn't even go. I don't think I even went up there. Mainly because I'd be in the way of cars and that. I didn't want to really want to do it, so that's why I didn't go all the way up there. Boy, when Walsall used to be so good. But it ain't no more. It ain't no more, pal. Like I said, Walsall is on its arse. It's dead. That's why I don't go there on my own anymore. Unless I was going to CEX. And my college is round here as well. I think this is where WHG used to be, or where it is now. Is that me, or does that shape remind me of the Sandwell Council Borough thingy-majig? I don't know. Oh, Walsall. What's happened to you? It's never going to get any better no more. I've heard they've also opened the Sadler's shopping centre. Well, train station it is now. Sadler's shopping centre in Walsall. If we can get it up. There we go, the Sadler's centre. What was it like back in the day? Well, we had Iceland. Gala Bingo. I think that's still there. Oh, that might have been. Well, I think it's called Buzz Bingo now. Oh. Okay. Did I say something then? Hold on. There's a 36 that goes to the hospital. Right, I think I'm gonna end the show today. Let me just stop the music. So, yeah, it's almost time for Joseph Garbett Live to end. Let me put the credits up in time for the show to end. So, yeah, that is all we got time. Well, I think I'm just going to end the show. That is all we got time for on Joseph Garbett Live. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure you subscribe to Rob Chuckle, who's been on the show today. And big thanks to everybody in the live chat. The Meme Master, Objects21, T Stevenson, and Hayden 2K11, and Rob Chuckle. So we'll see you next week on Joseph Garbett Live. Until then, yeah. Hopefully we will see you next week at 9 o'clock on ETV2. See you later, guys, on Joseph Garbett Live. Coca-Cola, sponsor